Hi and welcome back to PJ Maybe's YouTube channel. I'm going to do a review of a movie, Alien Autopsy, starring Dick and McPartlin and Declan Donnelly, two TV presenters in the UK, quite very popular. This is a reconstruction of the 1995 Alien Autopsy. It's based on the two guys who perpetrated the hoax, and it was actually a humorous movie. I quite enjoyed it. I was surprised I enjoyed it because I'm not a great fan of Dick, so it was a nice surprise. The two of them can act, not the greatest at times, but they definitely have the chemistry on screen. A couple of main actors within it are Bill Pullman and Henry Dean Stanton. There is a couple of other people I recognise from different things in it. You've got Jimmy Carr's in it. You've got Lee Oakes, who plays Edgar, but I mainly remember him as from 2 Pints of Lager and a Packet of Crisps. He played Gary's brother. Is it Bunch? Grunch? Or something like that. Bunch. And then you also had Omid Djalili. I remember him from the Mummy movies, but he's a very funny comedian, and I think although it's not a comedy part he's got, you still see the humour coming through. He's actually very good at what he does. There's also aspects of the movie you don't know are true or not, but it's meant to be the story of the two guys, Ray Santilli and Gary Shoefield, who perpetrated the hoax. According to the movie, and there's going to be spoilers in this, they were offered the movie when they were researching in the States for Elvis memorabilia, movies and stuff like that. And people shot at home and on their own cameras so they could buy it and sell it on. And somebody offers them something else, which is an alien one. You don't see it, obviously. It's just you see the movie getting shown. The guy's meant to be an Air Force photographer who had it for 50 years, and he thought he'd make some money out of it. So Ray buys it, but when he gets it home, he can't view it because it's been destroyed due to the age of it. So they give it to a friend, or sorry, a friend of an aunt of one of the guys, and he tries to reconstruct it. But because a gangster had given them the money to purchase it, because he was right into aliens and such like, they had to give him something, and they couldn't turn around and tell him that it's been destroyed because they're scared of their life. So what they did was they fake it with a group of friends. And I actually remember a few TV shows that were around at the time about the Alien Autopsy. The one with Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek doing it, and they did actually show parts of that in the movie. And I remember that one when it was done at the time, and there's obviously still controversy. Is it true, is it not? And they're effectively implying that it was true, they just lost the original, and at the end when they get the original back, it's bad but you can make it out. So instead of going through the whole rigmarole of trying to sell it again, they just decide to bury it. And Bill Pullman plays the reporter who's telling the story. The extras on the DVD are actually not too bad. There is a couple of bits and pieces on it, like, for instance, the making of the movie, how they got it together, and the guy who wrote the movie is the reporter who spoke to the two guys. You also see the two of them in the extras. It's actually quite entertaining. Even the extras I quite enjoyed, like how they got the cast together and such like. And even Ant and Dec, I know, don't really like this movie. Anytime I've seen them on TV, they basically are talking about it, they make a mockery of it because it wasn't very popular. But it's an okay movie. It is not a bad movie. It's not a great movie, but it's an entertaining movie. And I suppose that's all you really want from a movie, is the entertainment. And I've watched it a few times, and each time I still enjoy it. I don't find it repetitive and such like. So what I would do is, if you get a chance, get hold of it, watch it, watch the extras. The extras are very entertaining. The characters in the thing, apart from the two main characters, I think the rest of them are just made up to make it easier to assist with the reconstruction and stuff like that, rather than the two of them doing it, or them bringing in telling who else was involved. So what they did was they made their friends up who assisted in it. And there's one like Götz, who played Edgar. He and the extras was talking about when he first saw it. Him and his friends were laughing and saying, "Oh, that must be fake," or "No, it's real," because there's a guy behind the glass watching them. And he says nowadays he's actually in the movie playing the guy behind the glass watching them and making the fake. So he finds it quite humorous that he's now playing the part that he thought proved it was real. And it leaves questions. Did they add the ending of it to say, well, it could be true, it could be fake, or is that actual fact that they did actually say that they had the original or whatever? It's one of those ones, it's up in the air. If you believe the movie, which it's a movie, so they've got a lot of license, they've said they actually saw it. However, I have not seen any interviews with them except within the movie or the extras and stuff like that. But even the extras, when they're talking to them, they don't actually go into too much detail. But accordingly, the movie was based on the interview they gave to the Bill Pullman character, who was the actual guy who actually wrote it, and he was talking about when he first met them. So, is it true? Is it not? Who knows? But for fun, I would definitely get hold of Alien Autopsy. If you like Ant and Dec, you'll enjoy it. If you don't like Ant and Dec and you like alien stuff, you'll enjoy it. If you just like something that's easy watching, just a bit of humour in it, you'll enjoy it. There's one or two criticisms in it about how the two of them, when they're together, they don't seem, because in the UK especially, if you've seen the two of them, the characters, they just don't seem to gel quite well with the characters that a professional actor would. And I know the two of them started out as actors, but they became personalities. So, and I think if they had continued with their acting career, because they started in Biker Grove and Dec, it was PJ and Duncan, I think, if I remember right. The only reason I remember that is because I used to play Warhammer, and one of my opponents, Duncan, and we used to get slagged because PJ and Duncan, and I always found it humorous. But they did start as actors, and they obviously went on to better things. And I think the fact is, this was their first movie role that they attempted, and I've not seen any other things that they've been in acting wise apart from their skits that they do on their shows. I think that they did the right thing by getting into personality, presentation and game show host, or whatever the Saturday Night Live is, I can't remember. However, I would definitely give that a thumbs up. Alien Autopsy's entertainment. It's all you need in entertainment. It's not something you need to think too hard about. You can just sit back and relax and watch it and enjoy it. So that's it. Thumbs up. Alien Autopsy with Ant and Dec. If you like what you see, please like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want, and remember, I'm not old, I'm classic. PJ may be out.